Sean bienvenidos a The Inquisitor. Muy buenas gente, yo soy Slayer, bienvenidos a mi canal. Estamos en The Inquisitor. Esto es una demo, ¿vale? Porque como podéis ver aquí, Welcome to our demo Inquisitor, vale, esto es una demo, pero el juego ya ha salido. Si me gusta, vale, me compro el juego y hacemos la campaña entera. Pero como no sé si me va a gustar, pues primero quiero jugarlo. De todas formas, también tengo el terror que voy a traer gratis, y estoy pensando en traer más juegos. He estado también mirando los juegos que van a salir este año, que ya han salido, y de trayendo, ¿vale? Así que bueno, me he estado organizando un poquito más y pues, espero traer contenido más de forma diaria, porque si no traigo un vídeo o dos vídeos a la semana, tampoco me apetece, ¿vale? Vamos a darle caña. Vale. Este juego, por cierto, es ¿qué pasaría si Jesucristo no hubiera muerto? Creo, algo así. Un poquito extraño, pero puede estar chulo.
They thought they had Christ in their grasp. They thought they could do with him as they pleased. Thus did they mutilate him and nail him to the cross. They laughed as he promised his vengeance would fall upon them. But he stayed true to his words. The earth they trod upon ran red with blood. The cities they resided in were engulfed by flames. Having witnessed their defeat, they hid amidst the faithful. They thought they would be safe. They were mistaken. Ever steadfast inquisitors, masters at discerning subtleties and signs, followed their trail. With the words of the scripture did they convert the heretics. With fire did they cleanse the witches. By their hands were the deceitful vampires impaled. In the name of Christ and for his eternal glory!
Konings. Joder, Koningstein. Había leído Königsberg. Me imagino Koningstein sería también alemana.
Welcome to Königstein, Master Inquisitor. My name's Bertram, the guard captain.
Mortimer Maladine, licensed Inquisitor, in service to the Bishop of Hez-Hezron.
The Holy Office informed us of your arrival. I must admit that I'm surprised by the purpose of this visit. I don't believe there's a vampire lurking in Königstein. There hasn't been a recorded sighting of one in these parts for what must have been a century.
That doesn't mean there isn't one here.
Fair enough. That's why my men and I will do our best to assist you. As far as we are able to, of course.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just following the mayor's orders, so it's him you should be thanking, not me. If you wish to express your gratitude personally, go to the fair. He's attempting to raise funds there today. My men will show you the way. Now, please excuse me. I need to check on the outposts at the other gates.
You were right. He's an Inquisitor. I told you. I spotted the Inquisitor's insignia right away. Only they can wear those. Bloody dog catcher. Quiet, fool, or you'll bring trouble on our heads.
The captain mentioned there's a fair currently being held in town. Where exactly?
In the town square. You can't miss it, master. But be wary of ruffians. Them sons of whores are always lurking near the stands.
Do you know anything about a vampire? One is supposedly lurking around these parts.
I haven't heard anything. How about you?
Me neither.
Hombre, no me imagino que sepa mucho. Será por la armadura o porque están más gordos que tengo, pero bueno. No era muy típico estar tan gordo. Abre el diario que está por la computadora. Ve a la fecha. Debería aprovechar la ocasión para arrancar energía cálida. Aprovechar muerto. Según el otro oficio, el tipo sangre se ha asentado con él. Sin embargo, Bertrand duda de los intentos. Probable que el demonio se haya mezclado con los sobrenaturales. No se daría fácil. Bertrand fue capitán de la guardia de la ciudad. ¿Dónde no me cuidaba nuestra cantidad de la feria de San
Lord Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone.
Praise his bloody work.
Christ would probably get more out of prayer. However, one shouldn't ignore an opportunity for a conversation with God when faced with such. My nails and claws. He stole my shirskin. Cursed hood got away. So be it. I'll get him some other time.
Y en cuanto a esos enemigos míos que no querían que yo reinara sobre ellos, traedlos aquí y matadlos frente a mí, Lucas. Supongo, o sea, que se volvieron ahí tocuset de Jesucristo, Lucas, Juan y todos estos, ¿no? Los apóstoles Se pusieron modo diablo para matarnos. A ver, técnicamente modo diablo no. Iba a decir, el caballo no le ha cargado las texturas. Vale. Mercado, taberna, catedral, palacio de la condesa, puerto, carnicería, cartel, armería, herrería. Madre que me parió. Mercado, taberna, catedral, palacio de la condesa, puerto, ayuntamiento, carnicería, cárcel, armería y
For ruthlessness in fighting my enemies, I thank thee, Lord.
No sé si esto me ocurrirá también. Bueno, a ver, no hemos tenido combate. No sé si será eso.
To all daredevils who don't shy away from a challenge, a tournament is being held to win the favor of the queen of last year's Mama's Parade. The winner will have the honor of entertaining the beautiful Liliana during the Mama's Parade, which will begin tomorrow after the Vespers service, as is customary. Anyone can try their luck. The entry fee is but 1 silver angel. Reach into your purses. The collected funds will go toward building a new monument to Christ Triumphant. One majestic enough to eclipse that piece of trumpery from Phoebus. Well, well. The Inquisitor himself graces us with his presence. I'm happy to see you, Master. I am Guido von Hertzen, the town's mayor.
It is nice to meet you, Mayor.
What is your name, Master?
Mortimer Matadine.
Mortimer. I'll be sure to remember that.
Emissaries of the Holy Office rarely visit us. I do hope that Captain Bertram gave you a proper welcome. He's a soldier through and through. He can come off as blunt and boorish, but I've yet to meet a better soldier.
His behavior was befitting of a guard commander. He brought you no shame.
Excellent. I'll gladly speak to you later, but now I must attend to a certain matter. And the tournament, of course.
I only wish to thank you for offering assistance in catching the vampire.
If you truly wish to thank me, take part in the tournament. You'll be mixing business with pleasure.
I shouldn't waste time on idle merriment. Although, since the monument to Christ Triumphant is at stake, add my name to the list.
I'm so happy! The other contestants looked insufferably boring, but you're something else. I noticed it immediately.
Well, I'm far from ordinary.
You'll be the king of the Mama's Parade, which necessitates that you wear the proper attire. Not far from here, there's a merchant who deals in fancy clothing. Buy a costume from him, even if it's only a mask. Meanwhile, I'll attend to my errands. I will see you later.
Pronto la salida pretendiente.
Defendenos sempre Dio contra l'inquisizione ed insidias diablos de Visita.
There's a needle hidden somewhere in the hay. You have to find it.
Hombre, a ver.
I wonder,
Empieza por a ver.
in which haystack?
You can use the tools that you see on the table.
Con imán sería lo más correcto.
This task is utter nonsense. What should I choose?
Alexander the Great didn't bother with untangling the Gordian knot. He just cut straight through it.
Am I supposed to chop the hay with my sword?
Have you gone mad? It's just a haystack, not your best friend. The sun's out. Use
And
the...
what's your business here, eh? Off with you. Go on.
Rayas, Tamir, rastrillo, lupa. Ha salido el sol. Lupa. ¿No?
Oh. The scam probably meant the magnifying glass. She wasn't wrong. It'd be easiest to just burn this damned hay.
Vale. Me van a sacar letras de encerrando.
There it is.
Se ha quemado la paja. Busca un lugar adecuado y comienza a escuchar. Aquí tengo que aprender a escuchar escondidas, entonces. Para empezar a escuchar escondidas,
Did you see the milk jugs on Helga?
Sure did. I've never seen bigger ones in my life.
montar un poquito más rápido.
Did you see the milk jugs on Helga?
Sure did. I've never seen bigger ones in my life.
I hear she likes to hump, but only the Spanish way.
¡Ole, a la
What way is
española!
that? How should I know? I've never been to Spain.
I bet you have to grab her by those jugs like a bull by the horns.
Ah, no, las urbes no, las ubres, joder. Preferían a una vaca. O sea, no, coño, lo que...
Gap to detail, you mean? Haven't seen it.
No lo he visto.
He was here a moment ago.
Nada, mire.
Look, he even left some flour behind.
Ya se le ha caído algo. Vale, o sea, las pistas me vienen así en brillante.
Why was this chap beheaded? They say he pissed on His Eminence's boots while drunk.
Ah, borracho.
It's good he didn't shit in them.
Mal que el pobre
Or they
diablo
torture the poor bastard.
lo habrían torturado.
You have to pick up the pail, move it to the end of the white line in a vertical position, and then place it in the hole that's been made there. If you drop the pail on your way there, you'll have to start again from the beginning.
Joder, ¿lo ves?
Slipped from my hand.
You have to try harder, Master, because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
For fuck's sake.
Do not fret, Master. Harder, Master, because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
No entiendo qué tengo que hacer ahí, tío.
Fuck's sake.
Harder, Master, because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
Hacerlo en el momento adecuado, no lo sé. Pues me va a costar, ¿eh? Su madre.
For fuck's sake.
Do not fret, Master. Try again.
Esto lo voy a tener que hacer más adelante en el juego, seguramente. No voy a tener ni idea de cómo se hace. ¿Cómo lo explicas? Vale. Oh, fuck, tío.
Damn it to hell.
You seem to be sure. Try again.
Tengo que hacerlo cuando está dentro la mierda blanca de la... Bueno.
Damn it to hell.
Me había salido.
You seem to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Joder, macho. Pensaba que era solamente pulsarlo.
You have to strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Pensaba que solamente pulsar en la mierda de la tecla, tío. ¿Por qué no se me había...
Show me what's in your
puesto el
hand
juego?
first.
Me cago en la leche.
I saw you take it from a town person's cart.
It's just an apple.
What's your name? And where are your parents?
I'm Amelia, and my parents and siblings are dead. They all died 2 years ago from the plague of pox.
So, who looks after you now?
Nobody. I don't need anyone looking after me. I can look after myself.
By stealing.
I was hungry.
You won't fill your belly with just anything.
What are you gonna do with me? Hand me over to the guards?
Give the apple back and be off. Just don't tell anyone you stole it. It would be better if you said it fell from his cart. Off you go then, and eat your fill.
Vale, lo que iba a decir, es que se me había cortado y no... O sea, le había dado a reanudar la grabación y no me había dado.
It's the Inquisitor.
Es el Inquisidor.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor. How can I be of service?
¿Qué necesita?
Inquisitor? Well, we're colleagues then. Name's Roland, Master Executioner.
Mortimer Matadine, licensed Inquisitor, in service to the Bishop of Hezron.
If you need help, stop by the dungeons. I have a few toys there that will certainly make your job easier. Well, merchant, you've wasted enough of my time. Got anything for the executioner?
Here are the mask and costume of the Merry Executioner from Tianon.
The butcher who disappeared off the face of the earth a few years ago.
He was a devil. So devils dragged him under. He's sure to be dancing in hell as we speak.
Poppycock! Piss off, or I'll give you a good lashing.
How did the mask of the Merry Executioner from Tianon find its way to a merchant's stand?
Look at it, Inquisitor! Beautiful, isn't it?
Bueno.
What did you dig up there, friend?
It's been a while since I've had a vision. Why would Christ decide to send me one now? What is it he wanted to tell me?
What's with you, Inquisitor? You seem at a loss for words. I bet you'd like to buy the costume of the Merry Executioner for yourself. Absolutely not. I was first.
Damned headsman. He paid with gold he got from a convict on the scaffold. I saw the wretch put a coin in his hand, begging for one clean cut.
What do you mean? Didn't it take him 3 swings to behead the man?
The butcher revels in cruelty. Supposedly, he lost his position as royal executioner. You're better off taking your own life than letting him lay his mitts on you.
From where did you get the mask and costume of the Merry Executioner from Tianon? I knew him, so I know that he considered the jester costume a shameful symbol of degeneration and brutishness, which is why he hid it. No one knew where.
I bought it, Master.
Where? And from whom? Talk!
An old lady sold it to me. One I met on the road, leading through the woods. I saw her dog digging out the Merry Executioner's outfit. I'd seen the man many times in the past, so I immediately recognized the mask. I paid a fair price for it.
The scoundrel's hiding something. I can feel it. Insidious diablos que me siguen.
Van a hacer lo de la feria. Lo que quiero hacer es hacer lo de las ferias. Sí, voy a hacer esto. Vale, hice lo del tronco ya por fin. Bueno, la segunda esta vez, pero ya sabéis que lo he intentado muchas veces.
Finally.
Por fin, me ha reanudado la grabación, digo, qué puto asco. Para nada.
I guess the town's treasury must be empty if you have to raise funds personally.
No, Master Metterdine, it's not as bad as that. The holiday tournament and fundraiser are simply old customs. Sadly, citizens of Königstein are beginning to suffer from poverty. There are fewer and fewer daredevils willing to join in the revelry. And this year, our goal is a lofty one indeed. However, I'm not certain if the funds we raise will be enough to achieve it.
Surely the Cardinal will boast your finances. After all, we're talking about building a monument to Christ triumphant.
I wish I could believe that. Unfortunately, His Eminence considers generosity on par with wastefulness.
Hey children, have you heard any rumors about a vampire?
A vampire? What's that?
It's a monster. Granny said it has long fangs and can fly. And he likes to drink blood.
Blood? Why blood?
To live a long time.
So, maybe my grandpa is a vampire? He's got to be 100 years old. Why are you laughing?
Cerveza es mucho más sana que el agua. Bebed un trago y disfrutad. Cerveza monástica con hierba de miel, ángel de plata, elaborada por los frailes de la abadía benedicta al este de Königstein. Intenso sabor a hierbas con un sutil toque de miel. Cerveza de pueblo. Corte espesa. Un ángel de plata, épica, exquisita. Elaborada en la pequeña aldea de Piniet. Una destilería fundada por los muy tan rápido como la belleza de una joven hermosa. Joder. Cerveza liliana con hierbas y flores. Un ángel de plata elaborada en honor a la reina de la mascarada, la hermosa Liliana. Sabor atrevido con inconfundibles notas florales. Pero para las mujeres también hará las delicias de los paladares nocturnos. Parte con Einstein. En forma de notas y cartas varias. Con las encuentres más extras son verás. Los extras estarán disponibles en el
What happened to you, lad?
What? Can't you see? 3 lowlifes jumped me near the market square. They beat me bloody and then robbed me.
By the Lord's sword, what are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I've no flour, Mayor. I got mugged on my way to the fair. They took the money, the sacks. They even took the wheelbarrow.
Damnation. I hope the whore sons shit themselves bloody. Pardon my foul language, Master. You try to do something for the town. You have a noble purpose, but you just can't win. Oh well.
Look, Inquisitor. I put your silver angel to good use.
You bought a dog instead of food.
I saw it at the stand with masks. The merchant's son was tormenting him something awful. I couldn't just ignore it.
It looks like the mutt I saw in my vision. What's it called?
Don't know. I haven't named it yet.
How about friend?
Yes, it suits him. And I think he likes it. How about it, friend?
Take good care of him, Scam.
Don't worry, Inquisitor. He'll be happy with me. Let's go, friend.
I wasn't wrong. It's the dog from the vision. I wonder how it ended up at the merchant's stand. Maybe I'll find out in the Unworld.
También, o sea, había otros dos idiomas para poner el juego y eran alemán y polaco. Igual pongo el juego, o sea, si el juego al final me lo compro, igual lo pongo en alemán y lo jugamos en alemán. Porque el país...
Finally, an opponent. I was starting to put down roots.
El reino, yo creo, es el Sacro Imperio Romano Germánico, que es Alemania. Y pues por ser más realista, ¿no? Ataques ligeros. Son veloces y más difíciles de esquivar. Utilizarlos para sacar ventaja a los enemigos más lentos. Pero ten cuidado porque los ataques ligeros se pueden rechazar y dejar a Mortimer o al oponente bloquear con control. Es útil cuando estás abrumado y necesitas un descanso. Bloquear los ataques ligeros es fácil. Pero un ataque pesado puede dejar a Mortimer o al oponente en tu redes.
Pathetic. You are supposed to guard. Good. Excellent.
Vale, son más lentos y tales, pero más fáciles de esquivar. Utilizarlos contra enemigos aturdidos o lentos. Bloquear un ataque pesado puede dejar a Mortimer o al oponente.
Merde.
Esquivar, espacio, es útil para evitar recibir daño. También te permite distanciarte de los enemigos.
Good. Excellent.
Ah, no puedo esquivar a hacer una recuperación.
Was that supposed to be a dodge?
Controla un movimiento potente que puede aturdir al enemigo y darle la oportunidad de atacar más fuerzas. Para hacer una defensa perfecta, el defensor debe hacerlo justo antes de que el enemigo impacte. Esto aturdirá al enemigo y permitirá atacar más veces. El defensor debe hacerlo justo antes de que el enemigo impacte y permitirá atacar más veces.
Pathetic.
Dan al control.
Repeat that.
No me deja hacerlo, tío. No, ataca.
Again.
Estoy dando al control, coño. ¿Qué mierda no funciona?
Pathetic. Merde. Again.
Vamos, dale, coño.
Repeat that. Enough. Time for real combat.
Vamos, coño, ven para acá.
Merde.
Vale, está a tomar por culo ya.
I rarely meet my
Ahora conozco a
betters.
alguien que me supere.
You've given me a valuable lesson. Thank you.
Upon reaching Golgotha, the centurion in command of the legionaries gazed upon Jesus and said,
Hop up onto the cross I've set up for you.
Jesus obeyed the command, as he didn't want the centurion's work to have been for naught. However, his time upon the cross was brief. It's pretty uncomfortable up here. He longed for his freedom, so he broke the patibulum and leapt to the ground.
You destroyed my beautiful cross! Woe upon you!
The centurion threw himself at the Messiah, sword in hand, but Jesus did not allow him to strike.
He who raises the cross dies by the cross.
He seized the broken arm of the cross and struck first. Emperor Tiberius became wroth upon learning that. He decided to deal with Christ personally.
You killed my loyal servant. It'll cost you your head. That I swear.
Here's my payment.
Jesus snatched the centurion's sword and cut off Tiberius's head, thus fulfilling the oath and payment of one head.
The Emperor is dead. Long live Jesus triumphant, our Lord and everlasting King!
And that is how Christ claimed the throne of the earth.
Vale, así aquí te explican un poco de la historia de lo que pasó.
This is a good place for a journey to the unworld.
No sé lo que tengo que hacer en el otro mundo.
Our Father, Lord our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. And draw out evil from darkness, so we may vanquish it in thy name.
Estoy pensando en cómo llamar el vídeo, tío. Porque tengo curiosidad. Y bueno, he de decir que el juego me está gustando, la verdad. Es tipo... no sé... ¿qué podría ser? ¿Tipo Dark Souls o...? Una entrada en el diario, el otro mundo. Hombre, tan difícil no será. Espero yo, vaya. Porque como sea muy complicado, pues igual XD, porque los juegos muy difíciles de este estilo no se me suelen dar muy bien. Has venido al otro mundo para descubrir la verdad. Aquí tu vida depende de la luz que emane de ti. Si la adviertes, mueres. De luz que se ven durante rezos te mostrará las ubicaciones de los momentos históricos, verás que siempre se puede observar. No sé, supongo que sea. Es largo, la demo, Pozos de luz. El pozo de luz es un sitio en el que te puedes esconder. Actívalo para extraer luz. Lo que creará una barrera impenetrable para la tiniebla. También se regenerará tu luz.
me the mask.
Directamente por estar a su lado y haciendo lo del rezo como que tardo más. Está chula la verdad. Creo que me informaré a ver si es que el tema de los monstruos son más. No lo es, ni lo compro. Prole de la tiniebla. Algunas islas del otro mundo están controladas por la prole de la tiniebla. Y ya te atacarán si te entrometes en la recta para evitar.
Your amulet betrayed you.
Supongo esto será para que la tiniebla no me vea. Con lo de la quema de brujas, que además en el Sacro Imperio Romano era muy típico.
Should have sold me the mask and costume when I was asking nicely, witch. You're probably wondering how I knew you for a witch. Hmm? Your amulet betrayed you.
We'll meet again, knave.
I don't think so.
No lo creo. Ah, vale, esto era el perro.
Farewell, friend.
Adiós, amigo. Es el que compró después la niña. Un poco la niña. Y la cara del verdugo era el que quemó a la mujer esta. Que bueno, no sé si sería bruja o no, la verdad. Pero en esta época, con decir que una era bruja ya era motivo suficiente para ir y quemarla. Es verdad que, bueno, en España no hubo tantos juicios que acabaran en infiltración de las brujas. No hubo tantos juicios de ese estilo. Es más, había muchas veces que eran expulsadas del reino y demás. Incluso creo que bastaba con salir del reino y estar del reino. Un poco de vino.
The Homeworld drained my life force as usual. But first I'll have words with the merchant. Damn peddler lied to me. He didn't buy that mask.
Por si queréis hacerlo en casa. Vale. Creo que lo que iba a decir, como España estaba dividida en muchos reinos diferentes, yo qué sé, Castilla, Aragón, Portugal, Nápoles, Sicilia, ¿sí? Bueno, Portugal que después, Flandes. Creo que como pasar de un reino a otro podría valer. También irte a las días.
You lied to me, merchant.
Me mentiste, comerciante.
You didn't buy the Mary Executioner's costume. You took it from the old lady that you burned at the stake.
How do you know all this?
¿Cómo sabe todo eso? Si es que hubiera explicación, no podía ocultar la verdad a mí. Vamos a ocultar la verdad.
You can't hide the truth from an Inquisitor. Didn't you know that?
Forgive me, Master. I didn't want to speak of it in front of my customers. They wouldn't buy my wares if they heard she was a witch. A real witch. I did a good deed by killing her. You would have done the same in my place.
Give back the Mandrake amulet you took from her. The Holy Office does not tolerate lynching. Only licensed Inquisitors are allowed to sentence people to the stake, and only after a thorough investigation. You are not a licensed Inquisitor, are you? Guards!
Yes, Master?
The merchant violated an inquisitorial prerogative. Take him to the dungeon.
Leave me be! I haven't done anything wrong! She was a witch!
Get your fucking hands off my father, you scoundrels!
Tell the punk to look after the stand, or I'll confiscate the merchandise to cover the costs of your trial.
Do as he says, son. And don't worry, we'll see each other soon.
Now that this is settled, I could use some wine.
Podría haber tomado la decisión de ser un poco más laxo, pero bueno. No, esto no es el puesto de vino.
Upon reach, and
ya no me sale. Sí, esto es el puesto de vino, no puede ser. Que está lleno de uvas y demás. ¿Ha oído algo sobre un vampiro? Vamos a preguntarle sobre el vampiro.
Have you heard anything about the vampire?
My lord, I've heard talk of vampires, devils, dogs, and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Once, I even heard a tale of a dragon near Krakow that no one could vanquish, until one drunkard came along and outdrank the beast, supposedly. They went at it for the whole day and night. At dawn, the dragon was so parched that he immediately dashed to the river and guzzled so much water it made him burst. Folks talk of all things here, Inquisitor, and it's all nonsense, as that's all they can spew once they've gotten good and drunk.
Is your wine any good?
Finest Rhenish vintage, Master Inquisitor. Sweet as the body of a virgin, and strong to boot.
Joder, con la virgen, ¿no? Póngame una copa Romer, seguro que no está diluido.
Pour a rummer.
That'll be 5 silver angels.
That is a truly noble beverage. So take 6. The Holy Office is paying.
There you are. Do you have the mask?
Se me olvidó por completo. No encontré nada que me gustara.
I didn't find anything to my liking.
Then we'll just have to think of something.
Inventarnos algo.
Now come. You'll walk me home. On the way, you'll tell me why you were dispatched to Königstein. If it's not a secret, that is.
No, si ya se ha enterado media ciudad.
Everyone will be talking about it
Where are you, Mortimer? I need company.
soon anyway. The Holy Office received news of a vampire prowling the town. I am to see if there's any truth to it.
A vampire in Königstein? This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
The Holy Office hears much more than ordinary people.
So then, how do you intend to find it?
I'll start with the inns. I'll listen to the rumors. Ask around with the staff and the regulars.
Then you should definitely stop by the Frisky Mermaid. It's the town's most popular inn. The fat innkeeper is likely to know about everything that's going on in Königstein.
Vaya mote para poner, ¿no? Vaya por Dios.
Let's get out of here.
Stand behind me!
Vale, uno menos. No tengo ni que pelear.
Damn robbers! Kill them! In the name of the Lord!
Redcoats, leggates.
We are grateful for the rescue. You've arrived just in time.
Such was God's will. Who were the assailants?
I don't know. Didn't recognize any of them.
I know that one from the harbor. Must have been part of that gang.
We've been looking for you, mistress. The Cardinal asks that you come to the cathedral post-haste. You? I don't know. Who are you?
Mortimer Matadine, licensed Inquisitor, in service to the Bishop of Hezezran.
Forgive the insistence, Master Matadine. Welcome to Königstein. I shall inform the Cardinal of your arrival. His Eminence is currently preoccupied, but he will certainly wish to speak with you later. Come to the cathedral between the first and second tolling of the bells for Vespers. It is the time of day when the Cardinal talks to worshippers. Do not worry about the bodies of these villains. The town guard will dispose of them.
Tell the Cardinal that I will be there.
Please forgive my brusqueness, Mortimer. This assault made me lose my composure. Sadly, I must leave you here. Duty calls. I'll see you tomorrow at the Mum's Parade.
Duty? And she works for the Cardinal. Good to know. Eureka rotten fish. That small-time ruffian had the same stench about him. Maybe he was working for them. The Cardinal's soldier mentioned a gang prowling the harbor. If I found their hideout, I could recover my sureskin. It's worth a try.
que duraría como mucho 1 hora. Si empiezo a las... Yo más o menos pronto. Voy al puerto. ¿Cómo será el sistema de vida? Hombre o mujer que practique el espiritismo o la hechicería habrá de recibir la muerte. Buscar la guardia de los bandidos en el puerto. ¿Dónde me atracaron antes? Como no sabía lo que tenía que hacer, me caí.
stench of rotten fish. Maybe it'll lead me to the gang's hideout.
El miembro viril de los hombres si eran infieles a sus mujeres. Si no lo eran...
There's no lock. The door's been bolted from the inside.
Spare me, sir. I beg you. I have children.
Preguntar si sabe quién eres, preguntar por el vampiro, preguntar por su superior.
Have you heard anything about a vampire?
It's what the noble folk call us. The have-nots. They say we suck the town and its funds dry. But it's been years since anyone's heard of any actual vampires.
Who sent you after me?
A woman eyed us in the harbour. She wore an expensive Venetian mask, so I couldn't see her face. But her voice seemed familiar. She was wearing white gloves and paid with silver.
Do you know who I am?
Inquisitor! The whole town's been talking about you.
And yet you decided to come after me.
A man can't say no to coin when he's got none to feed his children.
I should kill you, but I will spare your life. Should you meet the woman in the Venetian mask again, tell her that an Inquisitor is not easily frightened. Strange coins. Poison. Bloody fools mixed that wine with sureskin. They must have mistaken it for something. Oh well, serves them right. Just a shame they used it all. I pouched for sureskin. I was right. And what's this? A city map with underground entrances marked on it. Could be useful. They're dead. There's nothing for me here. Time to look into the vampire case. I hope they've got good wine at the Frisky Mermaid. Do you know a woman who wears a Venetian mask? An expensive one.
Half of them wear such masks, Master. Each prattling on about how her mask is special, but they all look the same to me.
Sí, eso ya me había salido. Me gustaría que me pudieran dejar cambiar entre diversos textos, ¿no? Me salen ahí abajo a la izquierda, pero no me dejan. Como en el Alan Wake que te decían muchas cosas, que te ponían consejos y demás, pues algo del estilo. Igual lo que hago con este juego, esto es un vídeo, pero en estreno. O sea, con estreno. Sí, yo creo que lo haré en estreno. Como hice con el Doki Doki, pues algo para por el estilo. ¿Qué pasa a estos? Están aquí como congregados, discutiendo de algo. No sé exactamente. Suponía que tenía que venir a beber vino.
Did anything happen?
¿Ha pasado algo?
A harlot's been murdered. Gruesome sight.
Verás que se han cargado a la chica con la que estaba yo.
What a stench. Must be from the outhouse.
Bueno, me la siguen de nuevo. Inquisidor.
Call the town guards.
Llama a la guardia de la ciudad.
We've already sent for them,
Han ido a
Master.
buscar los maestros.
What's everyone staring
Todo
at?
el mundo. Mierda, no. Ah,
Someone murdered the harlot.
me ha matado a la prostituta. Quería dar.
Merciless Mary.
Quería.
It's horrible.
Just thinking about it. Give this to the owner of the Frisky Mermaid Inn. Tell him to prepare a room for me for the night. There's a silver angel in it for you if you do a good job.
Inspección. La inspección sirve para encontrar información adicional dispersada por el lugar del crimen u objetos sujetos para empezar a inspeccionar y tratar con un objeto de interés. Cuando comienzas una inspección, controla la cámara con AD. Si algo parece fuera de lugar, probablemente empezará a inspeccionar con buscar todo lo que parezca estar fuera de lugar y enfocar la cámara. Ello para examinar y ocultar sus informaciones. Se puede quitar los desnudos en este juego. Porque así me ahorran mucha edición.
Bruise on the face. Probably made by an aggressive client. Nails and thorns. Her kidneys were cut out.
Qué locura, ¿no? A lo mejor es el vampiro, tío.
Twisted ankle. The poor girl tried to run away. A piece of cloth. Could it belong to the murderer?
Hombre, no creo que se arrancase ella las mismas vestiduras.
Scratched knees. They weren't the cause of death for sure.
No sé, ¿dónde más me quedan? La prueba. La prueba.
A blunt force wound. It appears someone knocked her out first. Maybe someone saw something. It seems to be a piece of a cane. There's no blood on it. I wonder. Could it be related to the case?
Justo le había dado a la E.
Familiar face? Yes, it's Roxanne, a whore from Burgundy. I saw her around the inn. I even made use of her services a few times. She was good at her job.
Half the town's humped that one.
Entonces debe ser cercano a Francia, esta zona de Alemania. Borgoña también formaba parte del imperio.
Aye, that it will. Folks say there's this special whore in town. A hermaphrodite, Aphrodite, something. She's got both a fanny and a prick. So you and your old lady can ride her together. They say lines are forming to see her. That's how eager to fuck she is.
So, the bloodsuckers are still around, are they? In Königstein? It can't be.
Well, there's this one doctor. I heard there's none better at bloodletting. He'll put leeches on you to suck the disease right out. But he'll also drain your purse dry, the bloodsucker.
I don't know. I'm not from around here. I arrived only yesterday for the fair.
Don't you know? Satan! It's his doing! He messes with people's heads.
The way I see it, you're all fucking suspects. You, me, all of them. Fuckers.
Well, I found out quite a lot. Something stinks of piss here. Maybe someone was using the outhouse while the murder was being committed. It stinks like someone took a bath in manure.
Tienes, hijo, eres un perro.
Don't hurt me, sir.
No haga daño, señor.
I did nothing wrong.
Nada. Entonces, ¿por qué huir? Si eso es cierto, no tienes nada que temer.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Get up! You're coming with me. And don't try to run, or you'll feel my sword. Hey, you there! Get over here!
Yes, master?
Where's Captain Bertram?
Interrogating guests at the inn.
Who's this bum? And how did he get his hands on a cardinal soldier's coat?
I hope we'll find that out soon enough. Watch him. I must have words with your commander.
I'm innocent, master.
Shut your mouth, you filthy bastard! No one's asking your opinion.
Aquí todo el mundo es culpable hasta que demuestre yo lo contrario. Nueva entrada en el diario, ya lo
Hello, friend. Waiting for your snot-nosed mistress. innkeeper seems to be fond of garlic.
Eso que no le gusta.
Conceptibility as honestly scamps making arrangements for my room.
Where were you at that time?
Here, Carl can vouch for me. I was having a beer with him.
It's true. It's true.
Captain!
Forgive me, Master, but I don't have time right now.
I know what happened. I saw the corpse. I came because I managed to detain a pauper who was behaving suspiciously near the crime scene. Your men are guarding him outside.
Off with you.
He was wiping blood from this dagger.
A strange blade. I've never seen any of its ilk.
Nor have I. That is why we must approach this case with due diligence. Especially because the murder bears the marks of a ritualistic killing.
Ritualistic?
The victim's kidneys were removed.
How horrid.
That's not all. The suspect was wearing a coat like those worn by the Cardinal's soldiers.
A pauper? How is that possible?
I assure you that a thorough interrogation will help us determine the facts. I would like to conduct it personally, preferably in a place that's meant for such purpose.
As you wish, Master. I shall lock the suspect in the dungeons.
One more thing, Captain. I came to the defense of a lady named Liliana today. We were assaulted by robbers in an alley.
The commander of His Eminence's soldiers informed me about the incident. He failed to mention Liliana, though. Odd. Residents of Königstein know the girl serves the Cardinal. They also know that His Eminence doesn't tolerate attacks on his people.
Attend to this pauper, Captain. I wish to talk to Master Manadine in private.
Is something wrong with you?
It's just garlic. My stomach doesn't agree with it, and the innkeeper uses rather excessive amounts of it. Luckily, the wine provides a measure of relief. Sit down, please. I would like to talk about the task that brought you here, Master. Do you really believe there's a vampire hiding in town? It's absurd. There hasn't been a vampire attack recorded around here for nearly a century. I would know if it were otherwise.
I assure you that I wouldn't have been dispatched to Königstein if there weren't grounds for it.
Preposterous. I believe the Holy Office should look into a different matter. Strange events have been taking place here for some time now.
Meaning?
For years now, the town's been the setting for a dispute between the Cardinal, whom the have-nots hate, and the universally adored Countess Isabella. The harlot's murder may be a part of that conflict, as could be the assault on Liliana. I have my suspicions, but no concrete proof. I know that the Cardinal keeps his secrets in an office that only his monks can access. I've also managed to ascertain that there's a secret chamber at the Countess's palace. My spies were not able to infiltrate it, but you, Master, you just might. Should you accomplish it, the truth would be revealed.
What truth?
As I have already said, all I have are suspicions. But the inn is not a good place to talk about this. These walls have ears. I must leave town today, so let us meet at the City Hall in 2 days' time. By then, you'll have become acquainted with the case. If you decide I'm right, I'll introduce you to my Persian and tell you everything I've managed to find out so far.
Your Persian?
Yes, my Persian. The only one I trust. What say you, Master?
This is not why I came here. But all right. Perhaps we'll catch two birds with one stone.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Your station as Inquisitor should guarantee your safety, but proceed cautiously nonetheless. Just in case, I'll announce that you're helping the captain catch the harlot's killer. It will explain your interest in the case. See you in 2 days, Master Manadine.
Nothing is an accident. If God put the mayor in my path, then he certainly had an important reason for it. Maybe that will lead me to the vampire. Did you do as I asked?
Sure did. I'll be back in the morning to collect the silver angel you promised me.
I'm happy to have you under my roof, Master. The servant girl will get your room ready.
Recibió una carta preocupante en relación a un supuesto vampiro que merodea la ciudad de Koningstein y sus alrededores. Acuda allí de inmediato e investiga el asunto. Su barco zarpa esta noche. El capitán de la guardia de la ciudad, un hombre llamado Bertram, lo estará esperando. También se informará de su visita al alcalde Guido von Herzen. Creo que lo acogerá como merece y le ofrecerá todo lo necesario para su labor. No se preocupe por los costes de desplazamiento y otros gastos. El santo oficio lo cubrirá todo. Parece ser una cuestión ordinaria. Encuentre alguien adaptado, haga lo que deba. Luego vuelvas en memoria al Inquisitorium para completar el protocolo. Secretario del obispo de Gerron,
First tolling of the bells. Time to go meet the cardinal.
La demo. No. Pues volarte como el fuego, moras y cartas, primero por igual. Yo creo que sí, ¿no? Vale, sí, aquí termina la demo. Pues tío, está muy chulo. Yo creo que me lo voy a comprar. Y tampoco era muy caro. De modo que pues no sé cómo serán de largos los episodios a partir de ahora. Supongo que los intentaré hacer un poco más cortos. Pero este primero pues es de largo porque la demo es lo que ocupa. Tampoco iba a andar cortando la demo en dos para después llegar a una conclusión de si me lo juego o no me lo juego. ¿Vale? Pero yo creo que sí, que lo voy a jugar porque me ha molado. Y así corto un poco el tema de juegos de miedo porque es lo que había estado jugando sobre todo ahora y es lo que seguramente vaya a continuar con el tiempo, ¿vale? Con un poco de miedo. Y así con el Inquisitor cortamos un poco la rutina de los juegos de terror, ¿vale? Bueno, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo de hoy. También tengo pensado hacer campaña de Hearts of Iron, ¿vale? 4. Así que también volvemos un poco con la estrategia. Pero no sé si hacer dos campañas o una. Porque dos campañas, una sería de un mod y otra sería de cuando ya saquen el próximo DLC, que sería de Sudamérica. No se sabría si hacerlo con Argentina, con Brasil o con Chile, que son los 3 países. Pero bueno, eso ya lo decidiré. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo de hoy. Denle like, suscríbanse, comenta, compartid con vuestros amigos, con vuestra familia. Y nos vemos en la próxima. Ahora sí que sí. Adiós.